want to turn off this shit. Addons, TomTom, where the hell is it? Okay, corner block. Yeah, that's a relief. Okay, what next did I want to fix? Quartz. Quartz. Okay, latency. Target doesn't have proper. Yeah, it's smooth, if I'm correct. Yep. What I wanted to add, also swing timer. Okay, interrupt, range, enemy cast bar, no, but I wanted on player bar. Player bar, what the hell? This is not working. I don't see this. Icon is shown. Why? Oh, hey Mike, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, I was tabbed on the Discord checking with hardcore community leveling some rules. Yeah, well, I'm just checking with them regarding some quests and regarding the whole streaming process. I mean, it's not an issue for me to stream, but it's a hassle that you need to, if you want to get verified at the end. Hey, thanks for following. If you want to get verified, you need to have all the VODs of your leveling. So I was like, oh. So yeah, I should definitely disable one bot. So let me check. That was a little bare bonus. I'll be back in a few. Got to get some food. I'm sorry. All right, Mike. I'll be here. I won't be moving.
That's still recharging. I need to get closer.
I'm tabbed out, so if I don't read the message, just so you know. Let's go here.
That's still recharging.
Come on, come on.
That spell is...
Welcome back, Mike. Welcome back.
Our enemies will fall.
Fun thing happened just before I started streaming. So I went out to walk the dog and came back. And I was like, okay, let me get some coffee and get back on playing and streaming. So I made my coffee, came to the table, sat down, and I noticed the table was not standing the way it should. And I just nudged it a bit on the side, and coffee just spilled all over the fucking table. I was fucking furious. I had to add this. I mean, it's just a perfect stream for music, and I prefer to listen that stream when I'm working because it's a I don't know, like perfect sound, perfect chill sound for focusing and for doing whatever. I mean, look, to be fair, I listen to deep house mostly and tech house in general music, but yeah, I can listen trance and whatever is there, but these chill beats, like, I prefer in some moments, like, to so that I can focus more on what I'm doing.
Death to all who oppose us.
Why? Fuck off, Streamlabs. Let me see. How can I disable that? Streamlabs. Probably have to log in on their site. Bot. Where is bot? Account. YouTube thumbnails, Twitch panels, CloudBot. There it is. Link protection disabled. Fuck off. Bot disabled in general. Awesome. Okay, disabled. Yeah, fucking bot. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with the moderation of bots, but
I will not forget.
it can be excessive at some point. So yeah, I'd rather do it myself than engage bots. And on the other side, yesterday I had some spammers on the stream that tried to sell me viewer bots or whatever. Something like that, yeah, something like that. But in general, those people that want to abuse the bots, they'll abuse it. That's a simple fact, and it'll just happen. There's nothing in the world that you can do. I mean, you can build your own bot and just keep improving it, but by doing that, you will waste a lot of time. Focusing on the bot instead of streaming and your game, you know, or whatever you're streaming. Of course, I just assume it's a gaming. By the way, Mike, do you listen to podcasts maybe? No. Found something interesting there? I mean, did you found at the end some interesting podcasts? I mean, I'm not really a podcast guy, but let's say in past time, let's say it like that, past couple of months, past year,
I can't cast that
I
yet.
started listening more and more podcasts.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, it's fine. A friend of mine recommended me, I mean friend of a friend, recommended me the Joe Rogan Experience
That's still
podcast.
recharging.
And I listened one episode, and it was nice. It was really constructive talk, and I enjoyed it. But I tried to find some other episodes on his podcast, and I couldn't get the grip of his podcast. I mean, what's he's talking, what's his angle? And today, while I was walking my dog, as you know, I went like, okay, let me see his podcast. Let me see who is he inviting in his podcast show. With who is he speaking? What are the topics that he's trying to cover, and so on. And I stumbled on one talk where he's talking with some psychiatrist. The guy is a philosopher and psychiatrist. I hate crypto. I hate fucking crypto because what impact it made to the IT in general. I mean, the market, IT market in general. I mean, crypto as an idea is
I can't
just awesome.
cast that yet.
I won't argue that. But what it brought to the table is just terrible. For example, try to buy a new graphic card now. You can't. Why? Because they're all sold out. They're all sold out overpriced, like for double, triple price. Try to buy a new PC. You can't. Why? Because there are now new crypto being built, invented, or whatever, where they won't utilize only your graphic card, but they'll utilize like your hard drive or your CPU. I mean, Bitcoin was initially only CPU intensive, but later on they, I think, transitioned so they can use both GPU and CPU or one of those. So yeah,
That's
they
still
made
recharging.
more harm than good, to be, from my perspective, at least. Plus, if you look a bit broader picture,
That spell isn't ready yet.
those rigs, mining rigs, are burning a hell of a lot of power. So you have 1000 watts 1000 watts power supplies that need to be run. You need to have you're running like 5+ GPUs, which are burning those 1000 basically each hour. And imagine you have like 10, 15, 20 rigs mining like that. It's a lot of power. So how do you get power? You have clean energy, like from the dams, from the air, and you have from the fucking coal. So then you get a pollution problem. You get more diseases. Why? Because the air pollution is bad, and so on and so forth. So basically, the crypto in general didn't brought good. It brought a lot of bad. It was a good idea, great intent, but bad how should I say it? Loša realizacija.
It's too far away.
See if I can ninja this one. Ninja. Ninja. Nope. Yeah, I do that from time to time. I look so broad, so I'm looking basically a lot wider than it actually is. Try to see a bigger picture.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And then on the side you have Elon Musk. By the way, I think he's a really great guy. He has, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's smart, he's super intelligent, but he knows how to work with people, how to manage them, and he has some initial ideas that he can pull out later on with an assistance of people who work in that specific field. Let's say it like that. Yeah, show it to me, send it to me. I'll look at it right now. Fair. I forgot my food buff. Look, the guy he obviously has experience because he built PayPal initially. He was one of the creators of PayPal. And I read one book where they talk about what were their ups and downs while creating PayPal, what were the challenges that they had, and so on. And basically, as I said, he has the knowledge. I'm not gonna say he's a stupid guy. He is smart, he is intelligent, but he knows his limits. He has an idea. He researched that. He finds people that know more than he does. He consults them, and with their consults, with talking with them, he iterates his idea to the next level, and basically he ends up where it is now. You know. Aside from that, I don't know. I mean, he made fucking Bitcoin crash. He made crypto like go wild, basically, with his tweets. So he's making a lot of impact with just tweets. So just imagine how much reach he has at the end.
That's still recharging.
But yeah. I mean, if I were at his place, I would do the same. I would research, I would find the scientists that know more than I do. I mean, I don't have an issue with that I don't know everything, and I'm aware of it, and he's aware of it. And basically, when he doesn't know, because he doesn't know everything, he asks around, he researches. With the information he gets, he iterates his idea to make it possible, or basically pivot his idea. That's it. I doubt that he'll make his coin. I doubt. I doubt, because he made some claims now regarding crypto. How just exactly what I said before regarding the pollution and everything that crypto brings. He realized that, and he said something similar to that topic.
I can't cast
And
that
at the
yet.
end, basically, the market just went to hell.
That's still recharging.
Well, look, with the power he has, he can abuse it on so many levels. I mean, why go on crypto? I mean, he can. No one is stopping him. No one can stop him. It's just open market, and basically, if you're crazy enough to listen to some person, random person online, that everyone is saying that he's like smartest guy, yada yada yada, then yeah, sure, why not go for it? It's not. Crypto is being used a lot in the tech industry because it's tech currency, of course. But aside from that,
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast
I
that
don't
yet.
see a lot of usage right there.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
This shit is not dropping. God. Most people say that money every year to lose on value like 0.5% invest crypto, gold, metal. Yeah, well, the issue is, again, you need to look the wider picture. The problem are governments like US, like it did. So they were like lacking money, and if you then don't have, basically every country has like their gold reserves and stuff like that, that dictates its money on the global market. And basically you cannot print more than you have, of course, but that's exactly what some countries are doing, US included, and that's leading to market fluctuations and so on and so forth. Plus those capitalists that are lending the money, like banks and stuff like that, which are
I can't cast that yet.
just a second, which are creating negative impact on the market. How? Basically, you get the loan for 1K. Just a second. Basically, you get the loan for 1K for some period of time. You get how is that called? The return of interest. That is X% monthly. If you don't pay it back, they need to you claim the bankruptcy and whatever. And basically with that taj procenat koji ti duguju pravi ta kamata, razumeš se, gomila na globalnom nivou toliko da banki su bukvalno ono, pravi se bukvalno fali novca samo zbog te kamate.
spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I heard something about it, but... To be fair, I try not to stress myself over those stuff. I mean, yeah, banks are the worst.
I can't cast that yet.
It's just to be completed. I don't rush anywhere. Basically, I can do as much as I want to, but I try to do it in some reasonable amount of time, you know. I mean, I could basically go now and farm ores to build my professions up, but nah. Fucking resist. Personal satisfaction. As crazy as it sounds. I gain nothing, absolutely nothing. Fresh fish rack, where is that? Fresh fish rack, okay, here it is. Well, yeah, I mean, basically, I mean, if you look again a wider picture, what's the point of playing the games? If you're not a pro player, what's the point of you playing a game? Exactly. Burn some time, get some personal satisfaction, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's still recharging. can't cast that yet.
Come on, stop dispelling. Well, yeah, I have my periods when I just care or whatever. I'll just go play games. But there are also periods in my life where I don't want to get near the games at all. I'm just so much focused on the other stuff that games are just unnecessary for me. And that's perfectly fine from my perspective. I mean, something else or someone else is occupying your mind and your time.
Can't cast that yet.
You don't have it for games, and that's it. Fucking
That's still
hell.
recharging.
How can you hex a demon, motherfucker? Exactly. I hate doing this quest.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Basically, that's the modern. At the moment, you can call it the standard for the writing of the APIs. Basically, each request you have post, put, get, delete. I think I forgot some types of requests. So basically, you're writing endpoint for each of those or group of those. If you follow me. For example, if you want to delete entry from your blog, you'll write a delete request. Yeah, in Laravel you have it. You'll go to your controller, but your controller will accept only delete requests. So if you make, for example, a get request to your endpoint, it will just respond that's invalid request. That's it. At least it should reply it's an invalid request.
That's still recharging.
Basically, that's how HTTP protocol is working.
I can't cast
So,
that yet.
Yeah, I'd suggest you go and read about it, because you'll definitely need it. Give me a second. Yeah, but those are all basically, yeah, you see route double colon get. It's all get requests. You have some post requests and patch requests, which are for updating. You also have delete requests for deleting the items. I'm using it all this time, just didn't know how it works. Yeah, I mean, you should definitely go and read a bit about it. I mean, it shouldn't be like necessity that you need to do that, but I would advise you that you read that. Yeah, definitely. Back. What did I miss? Yeah, I know the feeling. I went through all of that, so yeah, it can be a lot of pain to grasp your head around it.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's I think one of the main issues for the new developers, the terminology. That's basically that you need to know when basically they have some APIs on the back end that are being served to the front-end apps, whether it's a React or Angular or Vue or whatever. And basically they need someone who can design those endpoints properly. You know, for example, let me check. home hackers blog profile. Okay, you have create blog URL, which is get request, but create blog route doesn't make any sense. Why? Because the routes you need to read more about how to write proper routes. For example, create blog is like not following the flow, you know? It's a blog and that's a create endpoint. So okay, why not blog slash / create? Or just /blog and do a post request on that, you know? But instead you made a new route that is post request, which is going to / blog / make. So basically those are some parts of that where you need to know how and what to write, basically that experience they're looking for. Someone that at least understands how the stuff works and how should they structure the routes in the code and everything in it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I mean, that's just up to the framework at the end, to be fair. You know, I mean, in Symfony you can do it on totally other level, while in Laravel they just made it totally different on their own end. So yeah.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Just apply. If you can fulfill like 50% of what they are requiring, just apply. Why? Because okay, yeah, you might not be the perfect fit for them, but still they might consider you, you know. And also definitely track your applications. That's like a must.
I need to get closer.
Come on, what the hell? as I said to you, open up some Excel sheet, track, write down everything. At the end, you need to know with who you don't want to work anymore and with who you do want to continue work and to continue applying. I found out some companies that I just do not ever want to get in touch and
That's still
contact
recharging.
ever. You know, because job is not like, yeah, you need to have it, but not by all means. I don't know what that is or who they are. I think I might heard of them, but
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet. can't cast that yet.
By the way, I'm checking your resume now. Dog was bugging me, so I had to mute. Let's see.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging.
Yeah, why not? Why not? There's nothing to lose, but your resume still needs working, just so you know. There's a lot of fixing
Can't cast that yet.
required.
I can't carry anymore.
That's awesome thing to hear. Yeah, you definitely need some fixing on that CV. Well, you should bother. Why? Because it represents, on a side note, it represents how much are you willing to fight for something. It has a deeper meaning than just formality. First, you need to, the about section, you need to rewrite it. For projects, yeah, you can leave your link to the GitHub, which is perfectly fine, but you should pick like project that you're working on or whatever, and
That spell isn't
okay,
ready yet.
that's more for a letter, not for CV. You can mention like projects that you worked on, what technologies you used, and yeah, basically that's it. For example, for this hack the universe that you're building, for example, you can mention you're using PHP, HTML, CSS, you're using Laravel in combination with Tailwind and
That's still recharging.
what the fuck?
That spell isn't ready.
Tailwind CSS as a front-end library, Vue as also front-end library for JavaScript and for overall web pages, and you're using PHP as an backend API whatever. That's using like, I don't know, MySQL database or whatever you're using. Just in short, you just write about the project. I mean, a couple of words.
I can't cast that yet.
For about, you need to rewrite it, not completely, but portion of it, because it's poorly written, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't represent you the way it should, probably. I mean, it wouldn't represent me. And if I'm someone trying to get the job, yeah, that would be a big... I would just wouldn't get you in the first selection. Let's put it like that. After reading your CV in the pile of junior CVs, I'd put you on the side. Because the point is that you need to stand out. You need to stand out for some reason. You need to have clean and empty
We will
CV.
persevere.
Oh,
Time is of the
that's the thing
essence.
that you need to learn, you know? That's something that you need to learn. And something that you'll be needing it throughout your entire career. Why? Simply because you'll need to write mails to other people.
I'm listening.
You'll need to communicate with other people. And what better way to communicate but over the emails. So you'll need to know how to write the emails, how to communicate with other people, and so on and so forth. Yeah, my tongue got stuck. It's just not working. Okay.
I have one-of-a-kind items. Keep your wits about you.
I have exactly what you need.
Yeah, those books are, how should I say it? How should I put it? I mean, you have an initial guideline, but
Our
until you
enemies will
write a
fall.
few, it's not the same.
Shurelaran.
I'm listening.
From that, try to find some online template
Our
or
enemies will fall.
good formatted template for resume, or even a thing that I started doing is basically fill out my LinkedIn, download PDF my CV, and just send it away. That's it. I mean, it's all good, it's all nice to have it nicely formatted and stuff, but that will also do. What? LinkedIn is asking for payment? That was fucking free. Jesus. God. No. You can find free templates. Or if you don't find it free, you can see how they look, and by the look of it, you can mimic it in Word or some other word processing tool, whatever you want to call it, and just build your own. But yeah, I vote for LinkedIn. Just fill out that form, fill it up. It will format it nicely. It will dump you out a nice PDF that will be decently neat to send. So yeah.
Salama Ashalanore.
Enubilore Delana. We will have justice.
I don't like these quests at all. Okay, let me turn in these quests, but do I see some ores? Yeah, this is a nice upgrade. I kinda got used to leveling mining on retail. Basically, point your pick in the ore in the node once and you pick everything up. More ores. Nice. Nice note. Let's see what's happening there.
Baladash, Malanore.
Oh, spell hit rating by 1. Yes,
Farewell.
please. God, I have issues with hit. Not sure if I should wait more or just go and learn the new quests, new spells. I mean,
State your business. The reckoning is at hand.
the main issue is that I need spells for the void, nothing else.
Anaria, Shola.
That's like primary thing.
The reckoning is at hand.
That was a nice chunk of XP.
Hello. Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay, let's sell.
Your gold is welcome here.
Vendor, vendor, vendor. Keep, revert, vendor. I could use this. I don't think so. Bat flash is good. Exactly for this. This is needed.
ready for anything.
I'll definitely need to go back. Welcome back. So, did you tell them the news? I think I'm gonna go to the city, learn the new spells, get back here and log off. But let's see. I mean, this streaming is kind of fun, but it's kind of, I don't know, making too much pressure on me, to be fair. I don't know why. I mean, I enjoy the chatting
Anu Belore
and
de la Na.
all, but no, that's perfectly fine. Look, I don't mind that, but in that case, I cannot focus that much on the game, you know? And if I cannot focus on the game, then what the hell are they watching? Right? I mean, aside from that, yeah, I can sit for like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours without moving out from my chair, but this is like tough shit. Yeah, my commentating. I was thinking to implement the chat functionality overlay, but nah. Yeah, I know the feeling. That's why I said it. It's just too much for me. I mean, look, I like 100 people is like perfect number for me. 50 to 100 people, I don't need more. That's enough audience that's with who I can chat. Everything above that, you're just randomly chatting with people that are on the stream and you're randomly replying to them. So that's like but yeah, your eyes hurts probably because of the chair also. Keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and by the way, all this, I mean, my streams are being exported to YouTube, so just so you know. You can have a VOD to watch later. Yeah, exactly. Hello, YouTube.
Anu Belore Delana.
Left tap. 9 silver. Fuck, why not? 13 silver. Why not? This I won't learn. Sync
We will have justice.
Let's pull it out. This already set. Yep. Nothing new. Underwater breathing because yeah. Answering pain. Let's go here. But it will be replaced.
Glory to the Sindorai.
No. Not learning that. Blood pact. Blood pact. No. Fire shield. Phase shift. It's learned. Have to summon the pet. Fuck it. Yeah, you have it because of the setting.
What do you want from me?
I have it also.
Remember the Sunwell. Our enemies will fall. Shorelaran.
Anaria Shola.
We
Keep your
will
wits about
persevere.
you.
Remember the Sunwell.
I hate when I have to mute myself and unmute myself from time to time. Nah. I'm with my parents at the moment. Before Corona, I had to get back with my parents.
The dark times will pass.
due to unfortunate events. So I'm still at their space,
Salama
and
Ashalanore.
I need to get the hell out of here. Basically, I stayed here because there was some issue with my father, with health issues, so I had to stay because of that, to watch over him. Plus, I'm working from home, so it's a win-win combination. I mean, in that case, trust me, it's not like that at all. Yeah, he's getting better, but the recovery is taking a lot of time.
A new Belore Delanar.
Something
Time
that
is of the
couldn't be
essence.
avoided, unfortunately.
What
I mean,
business have you?
it could be, but shit happened.
Stay the course.
And yeah, I used that time to gather up some money, maybe get my own place, you know. So I'm gonna either buy my own place or just rent it, but I'll need to move ASAP. Let's see. Sweet. Yeah, but the prices went up like
Baladash
a
Malanore.
lot.
Remember the
No,
sun
so
well.
that's also an issue. Yeah, it's COVID, but there are other stuff that affected the market. So but in general, yeah.
Anaria Shola. We will have justice.
Basically, you heard now what's happening when you don't have your own place. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, to be fair. Prospect, nothing. Control crafting.
Yeah. I'm gonna close it up pretty soon. Bronze bar. What do I need for bronze? Copper and tin. You don't need to search a good resume, but you rather need to look what other people did, to check out some developer resumes, and see there about what they wrote there, and maybe use that, you know. Like YouTube is taking a lot of time to process each video that they export. Yeah, the numbers are just crazy. Save the silver. Don't need it. Okay, save this, save this, save this. This foot can move up. This will be disbanded. What about the stones? Okay. One more profession. This is like really new experience for me. The limitations, the focus on professions early on. If I didn't care about this, I'd be like level 35 or so.
Glory
At
to
least.
the Sindori.
one thing is tied to another. I mean, they're professions, they're gathering professions. I mean, I don't know if you played the game, but it's all connected. I mean, that's why they build it this way, of course. Basically, you have gathering professions like mining or herbalism or skinning, and you have a complementary profession next to it. With mining, you can use blacksmithing, engineering, or jewel crafting that I'm using now. With skinning, of course, leatherworking. With herbalism, you can use alchemy. And there are also two more professions, enchanting and tailoring, that are also good, but they have their own limits. So basically you need to pick the correct combination so that you can earn some money and build something for your character.
Shorel Aran.
If you don't do that, oh, you have an issue then. I mean, you won't have enough gold. So let me check. I need to check basically. Blades and soul.
The future of Bleed.
Is it some MMO also? I mean, it looks like it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Look, I enjoy MMOs. Really.
Hold your head high.
MMOs are really great because
I have one-of-a-kind
you
items.
can get in some communities, like I'm now in this one, which are just awesome people and really helpful people there, and you have like share some same ideas and so on, and yeah,
Salama
Glory to the Signora.
Ashalinore.
it's
We will have justice.
I enjoy RPGs because of that. I mean, MMO RPGs just because of that. I enjoy RPGs genre in general. Whether is it like MMO or is it like Diablo action RPG? But yeah, I enjoy those types of games and I play them whenever I can.
Yeah, I'm going off also. It's kind of late for me as well. Work in the morning and so on. So yeah, I'll be back online probably tomorrow about the same time in the evening, around 7 or 8 p.m. Central European. Yeah. See ya, man. See ya. Let me park my
Trust
character to leech some rest experience. Let's see. Yeah, I'm way too slow. Fuck it. That's it for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.